Hi, it's Donna, your homegrown gourmet, part of the Gourmet or Good Enough team with my sister Diane. I need a vegetable side for dinner tonight. People ask me, Donna, how do you get inspired for your dishes? Well, I usually look at what I have in the pantry, in the garden, and then I go from there. So today I have sweet potato that was from my fall harvest, and then also some butternut squash. So I'm going to go ahead, peel these, cut it up, roast them, and add some seasonings. I think it's going to be a really good dish. Okay, so I peeled and cut my sweet potato in half. And now I'm going to try to make some bite-sized pieces. And then the easy part about this dish is I'm going to go ahead and put those pieces right on my cookie sheet. Okay? I don't have to dirty any dishes. And then I can season and do everything right here. I'm going to use this entire sweet potato. And if I have any left over, that's okay, because I can take those roasted vegetables tomorrow and I can make a nice hash for breakfast. I think that would be really good with sausage or bacon and egg. It'd be pretty darn good. Now let me start on the butternut squash. So I've peeled the butternut squash and I'm just cutting the ends. Don't need that. And then right about where the neck starts to, and the body, and the neck and the body come together, I'm going to cut that. And then I should have, oh, well, this is what happens sometimes when you store things for too long, because some of the, it's starting to dry out in the middle. That's okay. I can still use it. I know it's okay. It came from the garden. It's going to be good. It's going to taste wonderful, but I'm just going to have to take some of that membrane out of there, because it's just, the tissue has dried a little. I could tell when I picked it up, it felt a little light. That's okay. I didn't get a chance to get to it this winter. And I'll just make do. I might cut the other one now, just to see how that looks. All right. So the body is the part that has all the seeds, and that has to be scooped out. So let's get that out of there. And now we'll cut this up as well. Bite-sized pieces. And on my baking sheet they go. Let me give this a quick cleanup and we'll go on to the next. So here is my sweet potato and butternut squash, all cut up. And we're going to drizzle some olive oil on here. Oh, maybe about 2 tablespoons, maybe a little less. I don't need a lot. I'm going to preheat the oven to 400. And I can use my hands here, mix it all around, coat everything in the olive oil. A little wipe. We're going to do a lot of salt and pepper. And I'm going to roast these, I think about 15, maybe 20 minutes, depending on how well they cook. They're kind of small, so I don't think it's going to take too long, but I may have to keep it in there a few minutes just to give it that nice brown roasted look that I'm after. Okay. And it's starting to get a nice tint, starting to soften. It's been about 12 minutes. I'm going to add some goat cheese. Goat cheese is nice to use. It's got a great tang, and it doesn't really melt, so it's just going to soften nicely in this dish. And it goes great with the sweet potato and the butternut squash because they're very mild. Okay, back in the oven it goes for about 5 minutes. It's been another 5 minutes. I put the goat cheese on. And see, I told you it doesn't quite melt, so it looks really good. It's nice and soft. Everything is fork tender. Now all that's left to do is add a little bit of torn parsley. And that's the dish. If this was fall, I would put sage on there. But I have some springtime parsley in the garden, and I think it makes a beautiful addition. Look at that. Sweet potato and butternut squash roasted vegetables. Ciao.